we gon' make it fresh. We gon' make it fresh.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Still got the music playing? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Let me keep sharing this out. We live, baby. We live. Yes, sir.
You know we gon' make it fresh.
Yes, sir. We live. What's going on, everybody? I see Buka in the chat. What's going on, Buka? I see Scott in the chat from Facebook. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we live on 3 platforms today. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube. And we're also live on Twitch. I just wanted to see if I could get some discoverability. Just some better discoverability. Yes, sir. Get this done. My volume. Let's see. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Check. Let me turn this down. Check. Let me turn it up in the How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? It's a great day today. Great day today. Yeah, we trying to move on up. That's what we trying to do. Check 1 2. That better? Check 1 2. There we go. Yeah, we trying to move on up. That's what we trying to do. So this beat that's going on right now, this is called Big Ben. We started doing that on the first stream. This was like a Pop Smoke type beat. And I finished it and posted it. Let me show you guys where I posted it. So yes, the beat that's going on right now is Big Ben. Big Ben is posted on the site right here. So I'm gonna show you guys each time I make a track and I post it. So we're keeping each other accountable because it's all about trying to make sure that we build up the catalog. We trying to build up this catalog so I can send out these beat packs, cause I done got ahead of myself. Let me keep going. We're gonna keep talking it up. That's what we're gonna do. Cause I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting a whole head of myself. Yes, I am. I'm getting ahead of myself because we got some news. We got some good news. Good news. Let's see who else is in here. Yeah, that's from the first stream, the very first stream. When the laptop was acting up, I actually finished it. So yeah, that's from the very first stream. Yes, but we live up in here. If you excited to be up in here, put some fire emojis in the chat. We're gonna get started here shortly. Yeah, we're gonna get started shortly. Just gotta keep sending this stuff out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna turn it up some while I share this stuff out. Yeah, it's fire. It's definitely fire. Alright, we are almost done. Y'all can do me a favor. What's going on, Tosh? What's going on, Jordan? Appreciate you for coming in. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming in. Oh, what's up, Solo? Yes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Definitely gonna go ahead and get started. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Fresh Beats back with another video, and today we are doing our mix-a-thon. So we said last week that we were basically going to mix a record that I've already mixed before, and that's exactly what we're about to do. We're gonna mix a record that I've already mixed before, and then on top of that, it has been a year since Chadwick Boseman has passed. What's up, Jeff Will? It's been a year since Chadwick Boseman has passed, so we actually gonna get a little bit into the What If series. This is the last video or the last thing that he's done, so we're just gonna check this stuff out. Aiden type streams. Okay, I'll check it out. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna get into today. I did want to show you guys a couple of things. The first thing I wanted to show you guys was the Discord channel. So on the Discord channel, this is my Discord. It's the Fresh Community. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and look in the description below, or I'll even put this in the chat. Join the Fresh Community for the Discord, so you guys can be notified every time I make a video just like this one. And then also, we got some other stuff going on here. The merch has come in, as you can see. The J Fresh Beats merch is in. I appreciate it, Jordan Baker. I appreciate you for coming in and checking me out. Industry's Most Wanted. What's going on, Tampa Mystic? Tampa Mystic is in the house. And then also I got J Fresh Beats iPhone cases, Android cases, whatever you want, you name it, we got it. And I'll show you guys exactly where that merch is coming on. What's going on, Tampa Mystic? I promise you I'm sending you that beat pack tomorrow. Cause your boy is back. We back in this thing. I took a trip to Wisconsin. If y'all were on the last stream on Tuesday, we were in Wisconsin. We did just a little bit of some stuff. We didn't do too much. We was only there for an hour, but I gave y'all a sneak peek of what I do in order to make my beats going on. Yes, the merch is looking fresh. So let me show you guys where this merch is located. Where the merch is located. So if you go, I appreciate y'all for coming in. Apparently I'm on a lot of people's recommendations. They had to check me out. Rashad Queen, big shout out to you. Jordan Baker, big shout out to you. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking me out and seeing what this is all about. So let me show you guys the merch, and then we'll get into this mix. So this is the merch that we got going on. It's not that much, but we got some good stuff going on. So of course the snapback, we got the phone case, and then we also got some t-shirts, Letterman jackets, fleece. Also, we got a throw blanket. So if you guys want that, go to jfreshbeats.com/merch. jfreshbeats.com/merch. But what you guys been up to today? Go ahead and let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you guys have been up to. If you think all of this stuff that I'm talking about is fire, just put some fire emojis in the chat, because we about to get on and popping into this thing. January Tyson. Yes, YouTube is actually giving me a chance. I appreciate it. January Tyson, what's going on? What is going on? I appreciate you for coming through. Yes, you got to get the new fitted hat. The new hat. Yes. This J Fresh Beats is the new logo. This is the updated merch. I know you had the old merch, but this is the updated merch. All right, Solo. That's dope. That's dope. So yeah, YouTube is giving me a chance and sending me in their recommendations. So let's keep on going. Let's go ahead and get into this mix. If y'all ready for the mix to start, go ahead and put some fire emojis in the chat if y'all ready for the mix to start. We are excited. We definitely got some new people out here on YouTube, so we appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate you, Scott. Scott put in the chat if y'all want to go cop some merch, jfreshbeats.com/merch. We gonna go ahead and get into this thing because I feel like I'm blabbing right now. So let's start. So, all right, guys. Right now, what we got is this track that I did for Ayyowess. Ayyowess. If you guys want to look him up, yeah, YouTube is definitely giving me a chance. If you guys want to look him up, it's Ayyowess. This is the track that we actually going to be mixing today. I made the beat and I also recorded the vocals, and on top of that, I made the mix. So we're just going to remix it today. But before we do that, we got a beat submission. So always on Sunday, I try to get these beat submissions in because this is Beat Review Sunday. So big shout out to Buka or Jose Thomas that's out there on YouTube. Go follow him. Also follow him on Instagram. Buka, put your Instagram in the chat right now. He's also on Instagram. Go check him out. He's got some fire beats, and we actually gonna play one of those beats today. This beat is called Game Time. Game Time. So let's check this thing out. Wait a minute. You came out the gate this way. You ain't supposed to come out the gate this way. We gonna try that again. Big shout out to Nicole Weeby for giving me a subscribe. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for loving the energy. We always trying to keep this energy up here at J Fresh Beats. But Boogie, you ain't have to come that hard. Hold on, I gotta come back here. I gotta come back to it. He put his Instagram in the chat. Go follow him if you want to follow him on Instagram, or also just click his name and subscribe to him as well. This beat is fire. You didn't have to come this hard. On bruh. I just gotta listen to it one more time. Wait for this beat to drop. did the switch up. I ain't got nothing to say about this. This thing is fire. I don't have no kind of I would like to see more of or none of that. That's fire. That took me off guard. I'm excited. Big shouts out to Where Jeremiah. Thank you for coming up in here. Big shouts out to Joe King for coming up in here. Man, we got a lot of people coming up in here. Big shouts out to everybody. Everybody that's coming up in here. This thing is whoo. Whoo. All right. All right. So if you want to go follow Buka, it's highlight reel montage. I feel that. Yeah, that's a dope highlight reel type music. So big shouts out to Buka for sending in that beat called Game Time. If you want to go follow him, it's at Buka Thomas _ Slow Marrow. At Buka Thomas _ Slow Marrow. That's on Instagram. Or if you want to follow him on YouTube, go ahead and hit that YouTube button and hit that subscribe. Bruh, that is just dope. So we're going to go ahead and check out the rest of this beat. So this is Puddles. We getting into Puddles. Yeah, it was just 100% fire. Appreciate that, Buka. So we getting into this Puddles. I'm going to show you guys the beat, and then we're going to get into the mix. So here's the beat right quick. There's nothing on it. I haven't done any mixing to it. And then all the plugins I did have on it, I completely just scratched. So here we go. All right, so that's the beat. Let me do the same thing with the vocals. This is kind of like parental advisory. Let me see. Oh, I have these muted. Let me unmute these. Yeah, let me unmute these. But here we go.
There'll be puddles in the bed tonight. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Trying to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
So already we can tell that this thing is all over the place. We just went in, we recorded. We used a U87 as the mic to record. We've recorded on an Apollo. So this is quality recording. So right now we're just going to mix the beat and get everything started. But you know, I got to get this thing color corrected. So since we're going to get the colors in, I need you guys to put in the chat, what should I put for the piano and the synthesizers? What color should it be for the piano and synthesizers? I've got the wheel up right here. Well, it's not really wheel, but I've got the bar up right here. Let me know in the chat if you want red, yellow, green, blue, light blue, dark blue, purple, or pink for the piano, for the keyboards, and then we'll move on down. I'm gonna let you guys pick the process. Pick the process. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to see. What you guys want to see. Process. Pick the process. Let me know. So I'm monitoring over here on my phone too. What's going on, Nevin? What's going on, Devon Hines? Appreciate you guys for coming in on the stream. On the stream. What else? What you guys think? Okay, we got a blue. We got a blue. Anybody else for blue? Any opposers? I like blue. Blue seems nice. Let's go ahead and hit that blue. Purple. Red. Y'all all over the place today. What's going on, Karen Coleman? We are actually mixing the record for Ayyowess. Right now, we doing puddles. I was going to do Ride, but I didn't realize that I did Ride in Pro Tools. So, we doing puddles today. So, big shouts out to Karen Coleman Studios. Definitely go subscribe to the YouTube channel. They're doing some big things with Ayyowess. So, we got a blue, we got a red, and we got purple. So, we got to make a decision. So, let's do rock, paper, scissors in the chat. In the chat, we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. This has never been done before. But we're going to put a fist for rock. What's going on, Natoya Smith? I got some dope music for you. Yeah, put a rock, peace sign for scissors, and then hand like this for paper. All right? Y'all ready? Let me see if I can do emojis on there. Okay, we got a rock. Rock stands for blue. Rock stands for blue. Paper stands for red. And then... scissors stand for red, and paper stands for purple. All right, so we got a rock, so that's blue. Okay, we got a rock. What emoji is that? Is that a cloud? Nevin put a cloud. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, so... we're making a beat and we're trying to color correct. Oh, that's paper. I guess that's paper. So we're trying to color correct the tracks. So we want to know what color we want it to be. So we got the wheel up. So it's like red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. But we got a whole lot of different answers. So we're doing rock, paper, scissors. We're doing rock, paper, scissors. So rock is red. Oh, they actually have the scissors emoji. Okay. Red. Scissors is oh, it was a rock. It shows up as a cloud over here. It's weird. Scissors is rock is blue, scissors is red, and paper is purple. He's sticking to his choice. So we got three rocks. So I guess we going blue. We got a whole lot of rocks. So we going blue over here. There we go. Now, we need a color for the 808. This is part of the leads too, so we're going to make that blue. All right, we need something for the 808s. Let me know what you got in the chat. I'm going to bring that wheel up. Do we want red, yellow, green? We already did blue. So now we got purple and pink. What we got in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you got right there. All right, we got a red. Anybody else? I got one red. Come on up. Let me see what else we got. Trying to get this thing on and popping. Gold. All right, we got two reds, one gold. Gold don't sound bad. I'm gonna probably do that for something else. Sheesh. Two reds. I'm gonna go with the red. Red sound good. All right. Now for the drums, and then we'll be complete with this color correcting. I like that gold. I think I'm gonna do gold for the drums. Never done gold for the drums. That's different. There we go. All right. So let's start getting this thing going. So we're gonna start with the drums because I like drums. Hey, so we got two of these. I'm gonna just put this over here and then put this over here. Ayyowess is in the chat. Big shout out to Ayyowess. This is his record. If y'all want to follow him, go follow him at Ayyowess. Ayyowess. Or hit that subscribe button if you are on YouTube and go check him out. Yes, it's real R&B vibes. If you want to go cop this record, go cop this record. It's on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you stream your music. This record is out. It's called Puddles. Definitely go check that out. It's been produced by me. It's mixed by me. Of course, Ayyowess with the wonderful vocals. This thing is fire. Released on Kieran Coleman Studios record label. So this thing is fire. But we just gonna go ahead and remix it. Go ahead and remix it. I got a lot of people on Instagram that were asking about my process. Yeah, we doing the whole process today, buddy. Doing the whole process. So, I mean, there's not much I need to do to the beat because it's pretty much when I got it in the gate. Yeah. Puddle, yeah. Exactly what you're thinking. Oh my is right. Oh my. So here we go. She said, oh my. I'm gonna bring that down some. Alright, I think I'm okay with the beat. I'm gonna just put some small compression to keep it all together. Kind of glue it together because there's some pieces that are everywhere. Put some compression in. And then do a couple of EQs. So just so I can get some brightness into the beat. It seems a little dull to me. So we're going to go to this EQ. Check this out.
Just stay still.
Alright, now I'm going to hit that compression. And we trying to make this thing fresher than fresh. Fresher than fresh. That's exactly what we're trying to do. So for those of you who do not know what this is a compressor. For those of you who are producers, this is the SSL compressor. This basically just glues everything together. All right, so we're there. We're good there. I'm gonna just put this by 6. So here we go. Now let's get into the vocals. I'm gonna start with the lead vocal, of course, because that's where everything is. Keep this vocal at unity. I don't know what I was doing in this mix. All right. Yeah, we gotta teach. Gotta teach these folks today. All right, here we go.
And there'll be puddles in the bed tonight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
So right now, all I'm hearing is everything that was happening inside the booth. It's a clean recording, but what I want to do is make sure. Oh, you want to learn? That's dope. Yeah. So basically this is a clean recording, but I want to make sure that there are no breaths. I want to make sure that there are no hiccups, just in case he was laughing or whatever it is. So you could take the hard route and cut all of the spaces, which sometimes that's the easy route. But since we're so into since we don't have time to go through every single one, I'm gonna take the easy route today. So we're gonna go to Slate Digital and go to this mix rack, and we're gonna use something called a gate. What a gate does is let's say we're talking, and then as soon as I stop talking, it's gonna cut everything out. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Big shout out to Joe King. You already know what it is. We're gonna hit that gate. I like this gate. It's a really, really nice gate. And I'm gonna just put it on the lead vocal. This is a nice gate. Another gate I like to use is the RVox. The RVox gate is really, really forgiving. It's really forgiving. But we're just gonna try this gate and see how that sounds.
And there'll be puddles in the bed tonight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put.
Alright, so I need that gate to be a little tighter, because I heard the.
Don't try to.
And even when it's like that, I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it out, because I don't want it to.
Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
Alright, perfect. So I've got that. Now I gotta tone up a little bit, because this day and age, everybody likes tune. You can sound like the greatest artist in the world, but if you don't have tune, or if you don't have perfect pitch, that's what a lot of people want to hear these days, is perfect pitch. If you don't have that, it's hard to make it. So knowing me, I think this is an E flat, or I mean E major, knowing me, but let's check to be sure.
Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
It's exactly an E major. Look at me. I do have F6. Big shouts out to Joe King for that suggestion. Yeah, I'm just using Waves Tune because it sounds natural. Gonna get the speed up a little bit. Alright, now let's listen to it.
And there'll be puddles in the bed tonight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
So that just cleans up a little bit of the inflections. He wasn't off pitch. It just cleans it, makes it perfect in a line. So that's really all I use the tune for on his voice. So now we're gonna get into the EQ. So Joe King suggested F6. So that's exactly what we're going to use, F6. I either use F6 or Infinite EQ by Slate Digital, or I'll use Fab Filter Pro Q3. Pretty much all of them are the same, except this one. Yeah, they pretty much all the same. They all have the compression built in, so I can do like multi-band compression if I want to, but all right, Joe K. He just sent me something dope. All right. So here we go.
Cause you're wet.
So right there is showing me exactly where his vocals live. So what I don't need, I'm going to close out.
I've been waiting all day for you to get home. Go ahead and get comfortable and lose your clothes.
All right. And I'm gonna find the loop. That way we're not. Put it right there. There we go.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put.
So now he's very high, but there is a little bit of boxiness. So we're gonna take out a little bit of that boxiness or hollow tone. Gonna take that out. It's right around 250 to 300. I usually like to live around the 300 range. I'll bring it down probably about like 3 and see how that sounds.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight.
See, that already cleaned it up. That already cleaned it up. And now let's see. Let's bring up some of the highs. Because in R&B, you can never have something too bright.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
And then there's one more thing that I like to do. We're going to tighten up this cue. One more thing I like to do is I'm going to take and this is just the clean EQ. I'm just cleaning up. I'm not trying to enhance or anything like that. A lot of people use EQ to enhance and stuff like that. Right now, I'm just trying to clean. I'm going to do some more tricks later. But I'm going to try to find the 3000 hertz and basically do the same. Set gain to 0. Use threshold to make your cuts. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try that on his next record. Definitely try that on his next record. So this is what I did the first time with his EQ.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
So now I'm gonna try this trick that Joe King just said, and I'm gonna use this threshold and see what we can do here. Right, I only want to cut them when they're a problem. Only when they're a problem.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up.
So right there, it's ducking the frequency that is a problem, but it's ducking it a bit too much. So I'm gonna bring it up.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight.
There we go. And then I got one more, and then we're basically gonna attenuate and bring it down, because we're not trying to bring up gain, we're trying to bring down gain. We'll make it louder later.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
All right, so now let's look at what our highest point was. Our highest point was 2.7. So we're going to come down 2.7. There we go. Now that we came down, it's so surgical. So surgical. Now that we came down, let's listen to it.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
So now it seems like we were, oh Lord, there we go.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight.
Now it sounds like what we were doing in the beginning, but it's actually cleaner than what it is. So now it's time for compression. This is my favorite part. I like to use sometimes the virtual. It looks like I use the virtual mix rack on this. So I use the 1176 version from Slate Digital. But let me see if I can do something different here. So we're going to go with the CLA series. And we're going to go straight. It's between the 76 and the 2A. I'm going to stick with the 76. So here we are with the CLA 76. And I have it at 4-1, which is good. I'm going to set my attack in the middle, my release quick. I don't know why I like doing stuff like this, but that's always how I like to crush some of my transients. So here we go.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet.
There we go. Let's bring down this output just a little bit.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet.
So now we got the dynamics tamed. We got them tamed, and anytime you do compression, you always got to put a de-esser on it. Always. So it looks like I got a de-esser right here, but there's another de-esser I like to use called the E2 de-esser. It's literally one of those slap on, it's got you covered.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight.
It just does the job that you need it to do. De-essers are basically what the title is. It takes away the S's that are being brought out by the compressor. That's the whole purpose of de-essers. So there we go. It just smooths it out. That's all it is. I want it smooth. So now that I've got that, what I like to do before I add any effects or anything, I want it to be smooth with the track. So I'm going to basically see the tracks right there, and I'm gonna bring it down, and then I'm gonna just slowly merge it with the track so that it just sits in the mix.
Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet.
All right, there we go. And the only reason why I have the master of it, so like we all can hear it here. Really, I would have the master at Unity, but there we go.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
That sounds good to me. If you guys like the way where that sounds, or if you feel like it needs to be higher or lower, let me know in the chat. Or if you feel like we've been doing great such far, go ahead and put some fire emojis in the chat. See, you guys are still with me, so let's keep it going. I want you guys to be part of this process. So I've got a channel right here. Okay, we got a fire emoji in the chat. Appreciate y'all. So right here we in. I've got a bus open. So we're gonna get to this reverb. So I'm gonna show you guys 3 reverbs I like to use. And okay, down 1 dB. I appreciate it. Doesn't hurt at all. There we go. We down 1 dB. There we go. Let's get a little bit more. Smooth it out. Appreciate my big brother Joe King, always helping me out. So let's listen to that 1 dB just to make sure that we got everything straight.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight, cause you're wet.
So that's exactly what it is. That's 1 dB down from where we were, and it does sound a whole lot cleaner. We got fire emojis from Ayyowess. So dope. From Industry's Most Wanted. Appreciate you. Tampa Mystic. Like, we giving out gems right now. So, all right, now we're going on to the reverb. Now, with the reverb, I do a whole lot of stuff. Unorthodox. But we gonna see what we doing anyway. So there's 3 reverbs I like to use, and I'm gonna pull these up right now. The first one is the Verb Suite Classic. Dope reverb. The second one I like to use is this new one by CLA. It's called Epics. Epics is a dope reverb. This thing is crazy. It's got a tape reverb and a plate reverb built inside. It's just stupid. That one just came out, and then whenever I feel either not in a rush, but like feel like I just want something simple, I'll use this Lustrous Plates. This one is literally just slap on, dial it in. It's really smooth. So I'm gonna let you guys choose which reverb we use today. Hey, we don't receive 100 messages today. Yeah, these plugins look really like toys almost. So I'm gonna put these all down here. Okay, so I'm gonna play rock, paper, scissors again. Y'all ready? Rock from the Verb Suite. Paper for the CLA Epic, and scissors for the Lustrous Plates. All right, are y'all ready? Go ahead and put your emoji in the chat right now if it's rock, paper, or scissors. Rock, paper, or scissors. Let's see what we got. Oh, you almost bought the Waves yesterday? Yeah, it's dope, man. It's really dope. Yeah, very user-friendly as well. That's why I like those 3 reverbs. They're very user-friendly. It's something. Okay, so we got scissors. What did I say scissors was? Oh, the Lustrous Plates. Okay, we got 2 scissors. Anybody else? Yeah, we got 2 scissors. ROM is good. I really like using ROM for when I'm in the music production process, like when I'm actually creating and not mixing. But if I'm doing like a creative move, I'll definitely use ROM. RC48 is also dope as well. That's a great reverb. So it looks like we using the Lustrous Plates. So we using this boy. Y'all like the way this one look. All right. This was by Liquid Sonics. They also do Seventh Heaven, which is another reverb. And that reverb is dope as well. Yes, it is dope on the keys. So, all right, here we go. So I'm going to solo this lead so you guys can hear exactly what this thing is doing. We're going to find the aux 7. Like I said, I do this unorthodox. Do not judge me. And we got this at Unity. So, I like to do my own, blend. I like to definitely do my own blend. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet,
There we go.
cause you're wet.
That sounds smooth to me, but now I'm gonna put that in with the mix all together and see how that sounds and see if we need to add more reverb or less. My mix and dry is here instead of on the plugin. I know, unorthodox, but it works.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet.
Whew, that's smooth. But what I need to do is, see, that's what I'm talking about, Buka. But what I need to do is I need to EQ the reverb because I don't want to add muddiness to the rest of my mix. We just cleaned up the entire vocal. Now I need to clean up the reverb. Okay, come down some. See, there we go. Y'all helping me mix. That's what I like. That's what I like. We gonna come down just a little bit more.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet.
All right, perfect. So now, like I said, I'm gonna take this EQ and I'm going to
Cause you're wet.
take away the mud out of it. And I'm gonna do a little on the high. I don't want too much high, but I do want some right here. See, there it is. Y'all helping me mix. I like that. That's what I like to see.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. Don't try to put up a fight.
There we go. That sounds clean. That sounds really, really clean. All right, so the next thing is delay. The next thing is delay. We got to add some delay to this. Right, and that's exactly why I put it to aux 7 or a bus. It's bus 1515, but I'm just weird. I like to take y'all can't see that, can you? I'm gonna bring that over. I put it on a bus to aux 7, which I'm gonna call this verb, so I can save my CPU. But I'm weird, so I put my my send on Unity, and then I take my fader as my mix, my wet and dry. Like I said, I'm weird. I'm very weird. What's going on, Cheyenne? Yeah, you got to add that high and low cut. Don't want to like muddy it up. So now we're gonna go to the delay. Now, here again, I'm saying it again. I'm weird. So let's get that established right now. So we're gonna call this delay. That's on the bus over here. Like I said, I'm putting it at Unity, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm putting that bus on Unity and going straight to this delay, which is right here. There's two delays I can use. I usually like using the H delay, which is what I used on the actual record. So we're gonna do the H delay. All right, so the H delay, and I don't like using the host. I like using the milliseconds because then I can tap it in. So this is kind of slow, so I want it at like 1/4. So what people do is they go 1/4 like that and they just keep it. But I want this to hit, so I'm gonna tap it in. Delay level set at between 3 and 4. Like I said, I'm weird. watch the process. I promise you, it's gonna sound great. Let me go back to the and I'm gonna tap it in. All right, that's what I like. But you see, it's going on and on. So we're gonna bring down that feedback so it doesn't keep going on and on, because you'll stop the record and you'll have like 15 delays like behind it. So we're gonna do that. On top of that, we're gonna take this analog out because I don't want any white noise. The high pass, I'm gonna put a high pass filter and a low pass filter. I kind of want that that talking on the phone delay, that boxiness, that I want that phone filter. So that's how, if you guys are wondering how they're doing that on the delay, that's how they're doing it on the delay. And we're gonna do exactly like we did with the reverb. We're gonna blend that into taste. Don't try to put up a fight, cause you ain't. I've been waiting all day for you. All right, that sounds good, but it's getting in the way of the vocals. So here's a trick that I do, and you guys can do this too if you want to. I either bring it down some more to where I don't hear it as I'll probably bring it down some more. I keep bringing it down to where I don't hear it. That's one way to do it. And then I want to spread out the vocals. This is one trick that I do where I take, do I still have it? Yep, I do. I take this plugin, it's called Wider, and I spread out the vocals. You can actually use the H delay, the ping pong to spread them out, but this plugin lets you see how much you want to spread it out. You can spread it all the way out or go like this. There's another one called the S1 Imager by Waves, and then there's actually a stereo imaging stereo spread in Logic that you can use as well. So let's blend it to taste and see. Don't try to put up a fight, cause you're wet. Alright, so that's spread out. I'm still bringing it down just a little bit more because it's racking my nerves, and I don't want the delay to rack my nerves. That's one trick that I do. Another one is I'll sidechain the main vocal to the R compressor and crush it really hard to where that when the vocals are here, you won't hear the delay. But as soon as the vocals stop, the delay comes full spread. And as soon as the vocals come back in, it just doesn't get in the way of the vocals. That's another trick that I do. But I did not do that on this record. So trying to stay true to the record. I'm not trying to change too much up to it. I normally Buka says I normally splice it up and add a separate track and add delay. Okay. That's not bad. That's a good trick. But we gonna keep going on with the record. So now that we've done the lead, let's get into the background vocals. I don't really do too much to background vocals because I do all of the stuff with background vocals in the recording process. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So as you can see in here, everything is already like kind of cleaned up, but I still put like a gate in there and stuff like that. So we're basically going to follow I'm saying, man, I'm just weird in the way that I do my workflow, but it works out. I promise you it does. So now what I'm gonna do is I want to make sure each and every vocal has a pitch correction. So we're basically gonna take that same pitch correction that's right here and put that on every single track for the backgrounds. And we're gonna put these back at Unity. I don't know what I was doing before, but like I said, I took all the plugins off, so that's probably where all that was coming from. So here we go. So we're gonna go to waves, real time, and once we get one vocal straight, it's E major. Once we get one vocal straight, I can literally just copy and paste. And I built, if y'all see, my panning structure is really different, but I pretty much built a wall around the lead vocal, because that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to build a wall around the lead vocal. And it doesn't matter if anybody is following along with this. Which one? The Waves Real Tune? Yeah, this one's nice. It can give you the auto tune situation that you're looking for, but it also gives you a better, it also gives you a realistic tone, and that's really why I use it. So here we go. And then with that, we're gonna listen.
Cause you're wet, so wet. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a
all right, so right here, I'm gonna bring this down in volume, cause I just want to listen to it. Here we go.
Cause you're wet, so cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight, cause you're wet.
Okay, so the dynamics are all over the place. So of course, because of dynamics, I'm gonna go ahead and here again, like I said, weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and do compression first and then EQ later. I'm weird, I know, but I'm gonna do compression first and then EQ later. So since it's a whole bunch of vocals, I'm gonna just use the CLA 2A. I'm gonna use the CLA 2A. On the submix, I could use it on the submix. I never heard it on the submix. Ooh, I'm gonna try that. We're gonna try that next. But here we go. Let's go back on the submix, and like I said, we're gonna go to CLA 2A. I did the SSL channel, but we're gonna use the CLA 2A. Now this is an easy compressor. It's only got 2 knobs. So here we go.
Cause you're wet, so wet. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a
right. All right, let's make the peak reduction at 50 because I want to at least make sure that the meter is going to at least 3.
Cause you're wet, so wet. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on.
All right. It is time consuming. I have a video on where I actually did a manual pitch correction in Logic. It's kind of like Melodyne. Yes, it is time consuming, but you're right, it is worth it. And then I have a way to where it smooths out. I might do that on another stream.
Cause you're wet, so wet. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up.
All right, so the main meat of the vocal is right around 2 or 3. So I'm gonna bring this here, and then I'm gonna bring the gain down some because I'm not trying to bring gain in.
Cause you're wet, so wet. Cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
All right, we got something going on. So now that we have the CLA 2A, I usually slap this plugin on my I usually slap this background vocals what's it called, preset that I've created. I usually slap this on there just so I can not think about the backgrounds because it's already smooth. But because we've already done compression, I'm gonna go through this process with you guys. So I don't want the vocals to sound anything like the I don't want them to sound anything like the lead. So it took me a long time to learn compression myself, bro. It takes a while, but once you get it and once you find a formula for it, you'll know exactly how to do it. So I want to emulate like I'm coming from a board. So I'm gonna go to the Neve board, and you can do this with another plugin by Waves, but I'm gonna go to the Neve board. I'm gonna drive it hard and then listen to how it sounds.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
All right, so we driving a little too hard.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put.
That's good. It's kind of like in the middle of red and not red. It's like yellow. I'll take it. So now we've already done compression. So now I'm just going to thin it out. So I'm going to take this this CSEQ. It's really surgical. And we're going to take this this high pass, and go to about 177.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put.
Still a little bit too much bass, so I'm gonna go to the 100 and bring it down.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up.
There we go. I want more of the meat of his vocal to be in the lead, not so much in the background, because it's the background. It's trying to play the background, but I'm not trying to kill it. And then we're going to take the 10K and raise that joker up probably by 2. There we go.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put.
That's good. So now I want to just bring some air into it. So I'm there's a plugin you guys can use. I'm gonna use this plugin, but I'm gonna show you to get this plugin that you guys can use from Slate Digital. It's completely free. It's called Fresh Air. I'm gonna use that at the end for the all vocals portion.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet.
So that sounds dope. Next thing that I'm going to do is a high shelf at 12K. Let's try it. Let's try that. I'm going to bring that in with another EQ. What's the next thing I was going to do? Oh, I'm going to take this plugin. It's called the Revival. It just adds a little bit of shimmer in it. Like I said, I don't want any more meat. I don't want any more meat, so I'm just gonna add a little shimmer.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
There we go. Oh, 12K instead of 10. Let's try that.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
I like it.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. So there we go. We've done that, but we've added a lot of highs. A lot of highs. So we got to put that de-esser in there. We got to put the de-esser in there. I'm going to use the... I'm going to see if I can find another de-esser. I'm going to use the sibilance de-esser that comes from Waves as well. This one's a little bit more surgical.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, just relax. Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me.
There we go. Now we still get that high presence, but we're not blasting people's ears with. So here's that plugin for you guys, and I need you guys to get this. Fresh Air. Fresh Air is completely free. If you do not have this, go get this. If you don't have it, go get it. This thing is crazy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll show you guys exactly what this thing does, and you don't even need much. You don't need that much when you're messing with this plugin. So this is what it sounds like with it.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a.
And this is without.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a.
So I usually do on my surgery first, and then I put this on the end just so I can get all my vocals to sound the same. But that's the plugin. Go get it. If you don't have it, it's completely free. Please go get that. So now we add reverb. Yeah, that plugin is stupid. It doesn't add the highs to where it's like annoying highs. It's just right in the pocket. Right in the pocket. So all right, now we're at our background vocals, and we're just gonna add some reverb to it. Make sure my bus is going to my submix. All right, cool. Let's add some background reverb. All right, BG reverb. All right, there we go. And this time it's just the icing on the cake. That's all you need. So here we're gonna do. I'm not gonna use Valhalla. I'm gonna go to Native Instruments and see what I can do. No. No. What's another one I can do? Where's all my verbs? There we go. Let me go Verse Sweet Classic. I like this reverb. We're gonna go with a preset I like. It's called Vocal Heaven. It's kind of like a plate, but it's really nice. I like to use this on like a lot of my background vocals, but I bring down the delay just a little bit because it is a little long. So here we go. I can't find my RC48. I gotta put it back on. I wiped my entire computer of just plugins that I didn't need, and now I've got I put some more stuff on there, but it's just stuff that I just have as options. But I'm definitely gonna put RC48 back on there. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I installed it, but I can never find it. All right, here we go. Backgrounds.
Cause you're dripping on me. Fine. Just relax. 'Cause you wet.
Woo! I appreciate that, Joe King. I definitely will let you know what I need.
'Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
So this reverb is pretty bright. So I'm gonna take some of the highs down from here. That one was really bright. There we go.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
All right, so now that we got that, I'm gonna bring the backgrounds down just a little bit more because they are getting ahead of the lead.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day.
All right, there we go. So now we're gonna put the icing on the cake for all of the vocals. So right here, I'm gonna take an SSL compressor, and right here on the SSL compressor, I'm making the attack medium and the release fast. I just want to glue it down. I don't want to do serious compression or anything like that, because I want the attack of the transient to still be there, but I do want to make it all like right here. That's what I want my waveform to be. I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be here. I want it to stay like that. So we just gluing it down. That's all we're doing.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
All right, yep. And then my threshold, I don't want it to go past like 1 or 2. It's barely moving. We just gluing everything down. So right when the transients hit, it's hitting that threshold. So that's exactly what I want it to do. And so now we're gonna add that fresh air. And you, like I said, you don't need much. You don't need much.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
There it is. So, oh, I have 2 beat buses. I was wondering. All right.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds really, really good. That sounds good. So, like I said, this is an expedited mixing process. I'm not like going too deep, but we're gonna put an L2 on so we can hear what we've done so far. Put this at unity. And for those of you who just want to level your beats, not necessarily mastering, because we can get into a whole process of mastering later. Just want to level your mix and get it to a situation to where you can hear it in the car and be satisfied. It doesn't sound like it's low when it actually brings it up. Definitely use a limiter on your beats. Where at on the all vox? What part on the all vox? What do you need? What do you think we need more of? Do we need more of the highs? Less of the highs? What you think we need more of? While we getting that together, I'm gonna
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet.
Sheesh. All right, so right here on the beat, let's put the F6 on the beat. All right, let's see what we need for this beat. We'll listen to it. Take that L2 off. At the meat of the vocal frequencies? Thought so. Somehow I knew you were going to say that. All right, let's sidechain it. Let's take the bus. I'm going to go with the backgrounds. It's either the BGVs. Let's see. What's that, bus 6? 6 is the backgrounds. Or should I do lead? Let's do all Vox. All Vox. Where's the all Vox? Bus 16. So we're going to sidechain to bus 16. There we go. Yep, all vocals. There we go. Let me take it out of the solo mode so we can see.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're
Change that range up.
Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all.
So for those of you who don't know what I'm doing, that threshold, instead of it, yep, we're gonna leave it at unity. So the threshold is basically taken on, instead of taking on the form of the beat like it usually would, it's taken on the actual form of the all vocals. So all the vocals are being put in here, and then we're basically just adjusting the range and the threshold.
Cause you're wet, cause you're wet, cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
There we go.
Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet.
All right, let's bring the gain down just a little bit.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight.
Hey.
Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet.
There we go. So let's see how that sounds with the L2. I think I like that. I'm gonna try that technique on his next mix. I got a couple of records we doing with him. So we got this fire record that we just did. It's kind of like a pop record. So that's definitely something we're gonna do. So let's check this out.
Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a fight. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. I've been waiting all day for you. Cause you're wet. Cause you're wet. Cause you're dripping on me. Don't try to put up a.
So yes, that's how I mixed the record for Ayyowess. Big shouts out to Ayyowess. If you need to go get this record, please go cop this record. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, any of the records that any of the streaming services that you use. Go cop that. It's called Puddles. Puddles by Ayyowess. Produced, mixed, mastered by yours truly, J Fresh Beats. All right, let's get into talking it up, because we about to get into the Chadwick Boseman tribute. The Chadwick Boseman tribute. Appreciate y'all for tuning in so far. Let me know what you guys think of the stream so far. If you guys like the stream so far, definitely put fire emojis in the chat. If you guys learned something, go ahead and put in the chat, I learned something today. Go ahead and put that in the chat, I learned something today. Because we've been doing some fire stuff right now. Some really fire stuff. Really, really fire stuff. Let me see that chat. All right, we got some fire emojis from Joe King. Fire emojis from Joe King. Anybody else? I learned something today. Awesome. What did you learn, Joe King? Let me know what you learned. Let me know what you guys learned. Love to hear what you guys learned here. That's what this is about. That's exactly what this whole channel is about. We have fun. We make tracks. We mix. But we also gotta learn. And that's the whole purpose of why I'm doing this stream. That's the whole purpose why because we all learning. I'm learning. Y'all taught me something today as well. So I learned something today. I definitely learned that trick with the F6 on all of the vocals. Really like that. I think we might do a stream on. How you process delays in verb. Yeah, I do it completely different and weird, but it works. It definitely works. But I think we might do a stream on routing. Definitely on routing. Basically how I route and set things up in like either a template form or just in general. I pretty much do all of my records that way. Anytime I get a mix, anytime I make a beat, I do all of my records this way. You don't necessarily have to do it the same way I do it. We gonna do a stream on that. We're definitely gonna do a stream on that. All right. I'm wondering where my music went. Oh, there it is. It's playing. It's like, what in the world? Because I have this. I took my headphones out of the other computer, so I'm like, I'm not hearing anything. There we go. All right. So we getting into the Chadwick Boseman tribute. So a year ago today, Chadwick Boseman passed, and we want to give tribute to Chadwick Boseman for who he was, and who he still is to people. He was the Black Panther. For those of you who did not know, but we definitely want to give tribute to who he was as a person. He was an amazing person, amazing actor, just amazing all the way around. To be able to portray King T'Challa, and to be able to give people hope in a season to where we weren't viewed as royalty, or we weren't viewed as amazingness. Man, it's crazy. I remember when Black Panther came out, we all went to the theaters, but it was like everybody was dressed up in however they wanted to dress up. Some people were dressing up in Coming to America outfits. Some people were dressing up like it was just like they had a spark. We also had when I went to the theaters to see Black Panther, there was a motorcycle with all decked out Black Panther. So it's the whole spark of what he did and how he left an impact on people. He wanted to portray Black Panther in every single angle. So what we're gonna do today to pay tribute, we're going to watch the What If episode 2 from that's on Disney Plus right now. We definitely gonna watch that, and we're just gonna just pay tribute and watch his last this is his very last acting TV series. So let's check this out. If you guys are ready for this, go ahead and put the hands up emoji. I see Buka already put the hands up emoji in there. If you guys are ready for this, this is going to be on and popping. We're going to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman. That's exactly what we're about to do. All right. Let's get into this. Let's do it. And I'm going to leave the chat up so you guys can see yourselves chatting, and we just gonna get into this. I do talk in between, or I do talk a lot in stuff, like if you missed anything or not. But let's go ahead and check this out. All right.
Time. Space. Reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities, creating alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
So this is like a what if. The what if series is basically like, what would happen if this? It's basically like a branch of realities that happened in the Loki series.
Galaxy.
So this is why this
Your
is
eyes, 100 billion
called
points
What
of
If.
light. But where you see light, I see worlds and the countless stories that fill them. But in a multiverse of infinite possibility, is your destiny determined by your nature? Or by the nature of your world?
Drop it! Drop it now! Who are you? Identify yourself!
Who, me? I am just an ordinary junker. But there is one name you may know me by.
Oh, Star-Lord! I'm a huge fan of your work. What are you doing here?
That was not the reaction I was expecting.
Hey! Stop! Show some respect!
So this is the last role that he actually got to portray. So it was cool to actually see him portray this role again. And these are the original actors from like every single Avengers except for 3 people.
This is the Star-Lord, legendary outlaw, steals from the powerful and gives to the powerless. Should we be bowing? I feel like we should be bowing. I mean, unless we should be kneeling.
Neither is necessary.
Please, you are a lord.
It is not an official title, nor is it one I am comfortable with.
Of course, you would be humble. Classic Star-Lord. I almost wish I didn't have to take that from you.
Surely something this powerful is better off in my hands.
It's just that my boss, Ron, super intense. But I could be convinced to make a career change.
Appreciate the interest, but we're all staffed up.
Oh, totally get it. But at least now I get to spar with you.
I guess if that's really what you want.
Oh, it shall be the honor of my life. Oh, should I not use the gun?
Go ahead.
Really?
Please.
No, it's not a problem. I could get rid of it.
It's okay.
You sure?
Go ahead, use the gun.
Oh, that is so generous of you.
Ready?
Oh, yes. Oh. You do not disappoint my lord. Son Levo, son spry.
I'm right here. Hit me.
Oh, my lord. I didn't mean to.
That is what we're here for. Do it again, but this time faster, harder.
Really?
I barely moved. Hit me.
Classic Star-Lord.
Now I almost feel bad.
that was lit.
Well, I have hired Wes.
Praise Ravager. We have you outnumbered.
It would appear, but a Ravager never flies solo.
So yeah, I only wanted to like show a little bit of this so we can pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Not gonna do too much of it because I don't want any like copyright infringements or anything like that. So that's really all we were gonna do. If you guys have any beats that you want to send or anything like that, go ahead and send that right now to jfreshbeats with the Z 23@gmail.com. jfreshbeats with the Z 23@gmail.com. We're gonna check out another beat. We're gonna check out another beat. This is by, let me see if I can find it. See if I can find this other beat. I don't think I have. I hope I still have it. This is something that we did for the church. It was called Got That Swag. So that's exactly what we're gonna check out today. Like I said, it was just a small tribute to Chadwick Boseman. We weren't gonna get too deep into that, but this is our last review for Beat Review Sunday. So let's check this out. Hey.
Yeah. Let's go. 3D. Yeah. Let's go. 3D. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. It's a 3D fusion. You know we really got that swag. Got that swag. Got that swag. It's a 3D fusion. We going hard and that's a fact. Going hard and that's a fact. It's the 3D fusion. The Lord, he really got our back. He got our back. He got our back. It's the 3D fusion. Nothing is gonna hold us back. No, no, no. Just stop all that capping.
So I did record the vocals and I mixed on top of the track. I know it wasn't really gonna go anywhere, but whoever made the beat, I really like the dramatics of the beat. I love the drums that you used. It was a great choice. Other than that, Jump was fire. Jump was fire. Completely fire. But all right, guys, we getting to the end of the stream. We're getting to the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We're going to do some shout outs. Definitely going to do some shout outs. So big shout out to Young Jordan for being new. Appreciate you for coming on. Big shouts out to Solo for coming on. Big shouts out to Industry's Most Wanted. Always a pleasure to see Tampa Mystic up in here. Big shouts out to Jordan Baker for coming on. Shouts out to Rashad Queen and January Tyson. Also a shout out to Nicole Weeby for actually giving a subscription. We appreciate you for being a subscriber. And you will definitely get shouted out on the next video or the next stream. Big shouts out to Buka for sending in the track and for being awesome and being a part. Big shout out to Where Jeremiah. Also shout out to Joe King. Big shout out to Kieran Coleman Studios. Big shout out to Ayyowess because we mixed his track today and it was amazing. It was awesome. I did a little different stuff like the record, but that's exactly what I did on the record. Big shout out to Jeff Will for coming through. Big shout out to my Facebook fam, Scott, Cheyenne, Notorious Smith, and Nevin. Big shout out to y'all for coming through on the stream. We appreciate my Facebook fam and my YouTube fam. I think going forward, I'm gonna probably just do YouTube and Facebook. And the reason I'm just doing those and not doing Twitch so much is Twitch has been going through a lot of scrutiny recently, which is the reason why I started on YouTube in the first place. I'm trying to build my YouTube following, but I am trying to get more discoverable on different platforms. So I'm using YouTube and I'm going to use Facebook because I know I've got a following on Facebook, but I've also got a following on YouTube. So I'm just feed both of those together, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. For those of you watching on the replay, definitely go check us out at jfreshbeats.com, jfreshbeats.com, so you can get any beats that we do either on the sites on Tuesday or on Sunday if we do make a beat. Also be on the lookout for some YouTube videos that are coming really soon. We did a video when I was in Wisconsin, and then I also did a video before Wisconsin. So be on the lookout for those videos. It's going to have some great advice in there. And I think that's it. All right, remember, if you want to make great and awesome music, you got to live it. Peace out, guys.